Lex made the beat. Oh God, you don't want this war. It was fuck you then, but now I'm like fuck you more. Try to give you props, you threw back shots. I'm done looking dumb, ain't no love no more. Cross that line, I'ma bust this four. Have your hashtag looking like an underscore, I'm taking pieces off. Everything a game till you hit the last level and you see that boss. Ain't a cheat code to defeat me, ho. You select start, won't be no pause. 45-0, I ain't see no loss. When I look through the scope and I see that cross, I can guarantee it's gonna be a headshot, ho. When I talk about smoke, I don't mean exhaust. You don't know what kind of beef you cause. Real beef comes in a beefy cost. Run your pile, put cheese on your top, get spread on the bread like pizza sauce. You shoot with a gamer tag, my stick ain't a joystick, aim it back. On the time people sleep on Gator is when a bitch shoots the cost. Why the fuck you wanna get me going? Let me get back to CEOing. You don't wanna wake up the beast you're poking, so quit provoking. Only thing fine with me are these Bowens. Bite your tongue, you can't rap a lick. All that fame and can't bag a bitch. Lame ass boy, you a sack of shit. Think I know what you mad at? Growing up, you got picked on and laughed at. Your mama don't know where your dad at. Love something you gon' always be bad at. My bitch bad and I ass fat. Talking so much jelly, she gotta jump in the jeans to jam that. Your bars ain't shit, fact is you rap whack. Swing at me, I'm a Bojack your ball bat. Better fall back. You see the lines creeping up through the water. You feel that cold chill in your bones. There's a difference between men and monsters. There's places you don't wanna go. Stay the fuck out the water. 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 Yeah. Pillow talk with your bitch and tell her all about it. They get your webcam and make a blog about it. Pick a pen up, make a song about it. Anybody trying me, getting chalk around it. Play hard, end up in the graveyard. You ain't gonna slay me with your gay bars. Got pissed cause you blipped on the radar. You a Pelican bitch, I'm an AR. I don't care how many likes you get. You want that smoke, bitch, like the stick. Karma's real, life's a bitch. Bait me and see what kind of bite you get. Crunch time, no time on the clock. Defense got 9 in the box. Down by 5, game on the line. Hand me the rock, I'ma spike the bitch. You little grade school raps need to take the bus. My guns go nuts, they were made to bust. That maniac boy's been dangerous. You don't wanna see the way I was. So mad even when I prayed I cuss. Wanna shot, won't say no name. If a shoe fits, lace it up. You see the lines creeping up through the water. You feel that cold chill in your bones. There's a difference between men and monsters. There's places you don't wanna go. Stay the fuck out the water. Stay the fuck out the water. Stay the fuck out the water. Stay the fuck out the water.
All right, and we're back. And we're back with another episode of Beats and Bullshit. And I am your host with the most from the East Coast. Bars, motherfucker. Nah, we're back, all right? We're back. Oh, shit. I'm jumping the gun here, playing more Bravo music in the background. What up, Pixie? And then we got Twisted Tennessee up in here. What up, what up, what up? So we're just, wanted to do some beats and bullshit, wanted to talk, play some music. I don't know how long I'll stay on here. I don't know. I've been fighting with myself all day. I've had most of the day free today, but I've been like fighting with myself on whether or not I want to go live because I don't know. A lot here lately, I've just been going live on my phone because I don't really feel like playing a bunch of music and shit. I got some music that I've been listening to a lot here lately. For some reason, I've been listening to a lot of like Bravo, and then I've been listening to a lot of like 50 Cent. And it's mainly like 50 Cent when I'm at the gym. And it's like, I don't know what it is about his music. I guess it must be like I'm from the hood. All right. I'm from the hood. All right. I do hood shit. All right. So me and 50, we relate. But in all honesty, like that's what I've been doing. I've been focusing on working out. I've been focusing on losing some weight. I'm down like 7-8 pounds right now. So that's what I've been really focused on. Just to recap before I play some more music, I did do my first softball game yesterday. Adult men's slow pitch softball. All right, the beer league. It's where everybody drinks, gets fucked up, and plays softball. All right. I don't drink or party or none of that shit, but I like to play softball. I did that last night. I was gonna do some point of view content, but it was weird. Like I got to the ball field and I knew one other person at the field, like one other guy I'd ever played with. So it's like, yeah, the whole vibe was just off. What up, Chill Rock? Chill Rock in the chat. Appreciate you coming through. But the whole vibe was off. So I'm like, I'm not going to do point of view content. A lot of these guys are like younger. And if I go out and I look like shit or something, they're going to be like, who's this fucking old jackass with this point of view camera like he's doing something. And then I went out and I had like one of the best hitting games of my fucking life. I went out and went fucking 4 for 4 with a double. They were all solid shots. I really didn't have nothing hit to me in the outfield though, which was weird. I was in right field. Usually you have at least 4 or 5 people, like 4 or 5 hits to right field. There was a couple to like right center. But nothing like that was hit directly to me or in my vicinity where I could make a play. But I had fun doing it, man. We whooped the team's ass. I think it was like 19-9 was the final score. So, I haven't played slow pitch softball for 6 years. I used to play. I played for like 12 years. And, man, I got for that first fucking hit. Now, I know a lot of people probably don't care about slow pitch softball, but I'm telling you my fucking story, all right? You got to bear the story to get to the music and the bullshit, all right? But I get up to hit for the first time, and I haven't swung a bat or like ran bases in a competitive game for like 6 years. I got up there and I hit the ball. I had a solid fucking hit, and just getting out of the batter's box to first base, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? I was hurting, dude. I wound up running all the bases and come across home plate, dude. When I was done, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but damn it, I'm tired. Yeah, that's my lab behind me. My lab, she's about 100 pounds. Yeah, she's two of the 3 dogs are behind me, so they like chilling with me now. They do it when I'm working and stuff too. So you'll hear them snoring probably here in a minute. They both snore like crazy. But yeah, so the slow pitch softball thing went good. The next game I am going to do point of view content because that's what I want to do. I want to get some softball shit, some hopefully some bloopers, some blunders, and some good stuff mixed in there. But I don't know. I felt like I had to go out and earn a little bit of respect from the younger guys or something, because there were some younger guys and they were super fucking competitive, and they're like, we want to win. We got to put the right people in the right position to win. And I'm like, okay, dude, I want to win too. I'm competitive. But I had to play the substitute coach last night, which I fucking hate. I don't want to coach. I just want to show up and you tell me where I play. Like that's where I'm at. I coached a slow pitch softball team for like 10 years. Now I don't want to do it anymore. But I had one young guy that had kind of a smart mouth on him. So I was like, fuck you. My Boston Terrier snores too. Yeah. I got you can't see him on screen, but he's like a pug, Jack Russell Terrier, and Chihuahua mix. And he snores, dude. You can hear him coming from a mile away. Yeah, he snores. Hurting on the first run. Yeah. You need some icy hot, dude. I'm telling you, I woke up this morning, No shit, Howard. I woke up this morning hurting, dude. I got out of bed. I was like, fuck, I am old. I am old. And then I went to the gym and hurt myself more. So I'm like, I don't know. I felt like I woke up this morning. I was sore. I was stiff. I'm like, I'm going to go to the gym. Fuck it. And that's what I did. Now I'll let you know how I feel tomorrow. All right. So I want to do something. I know that Jack Gaspard and Dunbar, they're both over on TNT Dad's podcast right now doing like an interview and stuff, but I wanted to play their newest song or the newest video that they put out. So Jack Gaspard just put out a new album, and I really like the single that came out, and I've heard the whole album. I actually heard this album back in February, and I liked it then, and I like it now. The shit's just, it's old school hip hop, funk, and I like that stuff. So this song, I think, is a fucking banger, and I'm going to play it for you guys. And then I'm going to give my honest opinion on it. I'm going to stop it probably a few times to give my opinion on it. Give me 1 second here. All right. It's been a while since I've done this. So, but this is Jack Gaspard, Drunk Enough to Dance. Hopefully you guys like this track. Like I said, I've heard it a few hundred times. I had the motherfucker on repeat yesterday.
My name is Jack, and I'm back with the funk. Got 2 12s and a 12 pack in the trunk, and it's smack and it thump when I'm coming down the interstate. Bass that can shake the steak right off your dinner plate. In a state of mind that I can't be touched. I've been winning since the beginning. It can't be luck, and if they can't be clutch and bust shots at the buzzer, then they can't beat us. We don't stop, mother. Got a drop for the suckers who was hating on the Jack, man. They just mad that I'm sharp as a tack, man. Hit them with the facts and smack them like a backhand. Skinny dude, but my pockets used like a fat man. My hustle stupid, and I'm about to bubble and make them shuffle like Cupid. Get the people moving and get the blood pumped. Keep it playing, be handy, cause baby, I'm coming. Get off the wall, get on the floor.
He said, keep that plan B handy because I'm becoming. Damn, that's wild. So Jack doesn't really cuss in his rhymes, but that's probably the closest I've heard him come to like cussing, which I respect, man. If you can rap and you can rap good and not cuss, I think that's cool, man. That's what old school hip hop used to be. You know, you had rappers out, not all of them. Obviously, you had the NWA, shit like that. But I'm talking like there were some out there that didn't cuss when they rapped. And I like that. So I'm going to run it back just a little bit. We'll listen to the hook.
Got a drop for the suckers who was hating on the Jack, man. They just mad that I'm sharp as a tack, man. Hit them with the facts and smack them like a backhand. Skinny dude, but my pockets used like a fat man. My hustle stupid, and I'm about to bubble and make them shuffle like Cupid. Get the people moving and get the blood pumped. Keep it playing, be handy, cause baby, I'm coming. Get off the wall, get on the floor. You drunk a little, try some more. Forget what's in your bank account. Let's live it up and drink it down. We getting lit, we getting loose. We giving you a good excuse to get drunk enough to dance. All this scallywag, knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone and a song that can have it back. Up and down life, 4 flats on a Cadillac. You're mad at that. Rat-a-tat-tat, Jack raps like an AK. Hit a click-clack, get back to a safe spell. I've been killing this since the age of 12.
Why did it do that for? It was like my whole fucking screen cut out. What the fuck? What did you guys hear and what you didn't hear? Did it cut out on you guys or did it play all the way through? Because my screen just started fucking, like the whole screen went blank and it started spinning. So if you're in the chat, just let me know what you heard, what you didn't hear. Did it fucking cut out on you guys? Lagged hella hard, yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I just cleared my cookies the other day, too. I'm going to go back a little bit. I don't know what the fuck.
Getting loose, we giving you a good excuse to get drunk enough to dance. All this scallywag, knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone and a song that can have it back. Up and down like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Jack got a swagger back. Damn it, now you're mad at that. Rat-a-tat-tat, Jack raps like an AK. Hit a click-clack, get back to a safe space. Used to the hate, they've been hating since the 8th grade. Saying I ain't dope, but can't say it with a straight face. That's as hell. I've been killing this shit since the age of 12. And now I'm grown and my songs getting plays and sales. I hit the cage and yell and started raising hell. Now go on 2-step with me. Had a whole lot of rappers with a blue check. Hit me, yeah, tell me I'm next. And I'm blowing any minute. Better run to the fence, cause it's gone when I hit it like, get off the wall, get on the floor. You drunk a little, try some more. Forget what's in your bank account. Let's live.
So that second verse was dope too. I like that. I think the third verse is probably my favorite. I don't know. This track is just fire though, bro. If you're looking for like, if you party, you're looking for like that fucking anthem during the summertime to drink, cut loose, have a fucking good time with your family, your friends. This is something that you would, in my opinion, you would play at a barbecue or, you would play at one of these like festivals or, things like the Redneck Rave or something like that. That's where you would hear this from, or this is where you would hear that type of music. I really like this track. It's probably my favorite Jack Gaspard track that he's put out. And beats by Dunbar. Dunbar's just talented, bro. He makes some old school, like this is almost like more of like a jazzy type of West Coast beat, but it's like, I don't know, it's got like a mixture of soul in it too. And I don't know, I just really like this beat. And then the track just, I don't know. I don't know, maybe people won't like it as much as I do, but this is a fucking dope track. And I don't even drink. I don't party. I don't do shit. But this motherfucker had me dancing. All right. And I don't dance. And I'm not going to dance for you on the live stream. Okay. Unless you feed me a few shekels. If you feed me a few shekels, I might dance. Okay. If I get shekels, like Ben Shapiro type money, all right, I'll dance. I'm kidding.
Face used to the hate, they've been hating since the 8th grade. Saying I ain't dope, but can't say it with a straight face. That's as hell. I've been killing this shit since the age of 12. And now I'm grown and my songs getting plays and sales. I hit the cage and yell and started raising hell. Now go on 2-step with me. Had a whole lot of rappers with a blue check. Hit me, yeah, tell me I'm next. And I'm blowing any minute. Better run to the fence, cause it's gone when I hit it like, get off the wall, get on the floor. You drunk a little, try some more. Forget what's in your bank account. Let's live it up and drink it down. We getting lit, we getting loose. We giving you a good excuse to get drunk enough to dance.
This is the part that's just for the booth.
Like Wayne Toots, you better take my hand if you ain't quite drunk enough yet to dance, cause it's your chance to shake your fast like an ugly stripper that's gotta make some cash. You gotta wobble and drop it like it's hot. I don't know who told you that we stopping, cause we not. When I pop in the spot, they got to know that he's here. Smelling like red man, brandy, and cheap beer. We clear. If you don't like me now, better move like Boosie, better wipe me down. I got the hyphy sound that's only found in the deep south. Teaching mathematics to people that counted me out. We bout to start taking off. Got my foot in it, so I'm finna break it off. And they might think we lost in the south, but it is on now. Drunk white people with no rhythm got a song now. Get off the wall, get on the floor. You drunk a little, try some more. Forget what's in your bank account. Let's live it up and drink it down. We getting lit, we getting loose. We giving you a good excuse to get drunk enough to dance.
I'm trying to get drunk enough to dance, and I can't dance worth a damn.
I can't dance either. I can't dance. That's one thing we got in common, okay? I can't dance. At least you can rap. All right, Jack? But I really like this track. It's, like I said, it's my favorite track they've put out. I don't know. I want to try to push these guys as much as possible just for the simple fact I don't feel like they get a whole lot of recognition in country rap. So, when they don't get the recognition or get the push, I don't know. And I think they're talented. The album that Jack did with Jeff McCool, I thought is fucking fire. And I'm going to play that song too while we're at it, because I like this song. It's another one of those party tracks. I'm just an old school guy, I guess, because I like this track. I gotta find it. Maybe it was on Jeff's page. Maybe it was on Jeff's page. I haven't seen Jeff on the internet for a while. Been like MIA. I've seen him. I post a little bit here and there. And dude, he's released so much music that I need to catch up on. I've not been staying up to date on Jeff's music. Where the fuck is that song? Hold on. It's gonna piss me off if I can't find it. It's not vintage. It's not vintage. Okay, maybe it is on Jack's page. I'm gonna play one more song and then I'm gonna talk some shit for a minute. I got some stuff I want to talk about. So give me 1 second. Life is Good. That's the album. Jack Gaspard, and it had Jeff McCool, and the track I'm talking about is Rowdy Friends. So here we go. I like this track.
Problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with. You don't want problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with. Jack's back and he's turned to the max, and the Dunbar beat get it burnt cause it's slack. We back to fuck shit up with bass for your pickup. Smell the alcohol and the palm all lit up, so get up. I got the rhyme bull with me cause rappers suck so much they probably need hickeys. We quickly straighten this out, we here to fix shit. The ammo is loaded, we scoping, we here to spit clip. Bitch, shit's so sick that it's disgusting. Don't hand me the mic first cause you won't wanna touch it. I'm busting like the Ritz though cause bitch it is. I ain't cussing y'all for nothing, I'm cussing the fake kids. Feel this, like you blind as hell. I'm at the best of my section, only time will tell. I'ma give it hell like it's my last chance to turn the shit up. Your old lady wanna dance to. So pop that top and bottom shots, that's too expensive. Tonight we drink until we wake up and forget it. Don't touch my bottle that I'm holding, get it bent with. You don't want problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with.
All right, so before Jeff comes in, I don't know why I like a good fucking drinking song. And I don't even fucking drink. I used to party pretty fucking hard. But I like a good, like, vibe fucking drinking song. And I feel like this is what this is too. Maybe a little bit. Well, yeah, I would say it's still a good vibe drinking song.
And I'm holding, getting bent with. You don't want problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with.
Rama Boo, John Cena, can't see him. Old Man River, got your mama in my DM. Jack Gaspard, Dunbar beat, I got her laying on her back, I call her lumbar 3. Fight me, nah, the fake give faker. This night tails, bitch, I throw haymakers. Bouncing, like the shots just blew out. Alpine's pounding, glass just flew out. Mama told me not to do them so wrong. You too progressive when you rap, boy, your flow gone. You gotta kick me off the court to get your ball back, or draw a line in the dirt and get your jaw cracked. Y'all been biting my style, steady munch mine. So I hit you in the mouth and leave a cold ass punchline. I ain't hear a beat, not a squeak or a light noise. Bitch, you got bodied by an old ass white boy.
So pop that top and bottom shots, that's too expensive. Tonight we drink it until we wake up and forget it. Don't touch my bottle that I'm holding, get it bent with. You don't want problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with. This the type of shit to make you not be scared, to throw a right hook at the biggest guy there and start a bunch of shit and be pissed for no reason, and wake up with a migraine, hungover and bleeding. Needing somebody to tell you what happened, cause it's puzzling. You woke up cuddling a fifth of Jack and don't know how you got back into the bed that you in, and you swearing to God you never drank it again.
Saddle up, raw high, kiss my whole ass. Freight train, bro, thick smoke when I roll past. Clean cut dope when I spit, but you know that. Choke you with the seatbelt, smack you with the low jack. Yeah, that old man spitting. I ain't gotta speak, but them lames still listen. Why? Cause I got bars like a jail dude. Teaching this class and I'm probably gonna fail you.
So pop that top and bottom shots, that's too expensive. Tonight we drink until we wake up and forget it. Don't touch my bottle that I'm holding, get it bent with. You don't want problems with these rowdy folks that I'm friends with, bitch.
Bitch. So he did cuss in that song. Most of the time he doesn't cuss in his music, which I think is pretty cool. I like cussing too, all right? I'm not a bitch, all right? But no, I wanted to talk some shit. This is beats and bullshit, so there's going to be some bullshit in there too, all right? Well, you can't do the beats without the bullshit. So let me see if I can even get into my fucking Instagram. I got a notification the other day that said that I was kicked out because somebody stole my password or some shit. My password had been compromised. So I had to change my password. Yep, that's it. All right. Save info. Fuck yeah, we want to save it. All right. I'm forgetful of shit. So let's see. Let's see if I can switch accounts. Yes, I can. Oh, but I need to log into an existing account. That Savannah woman wasn't compromising your account. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, nothing like that. I've been hacked before on my alternate accounts, and it affects my main account. Like I have 2 alternate accounts, okay, and I'll never tell you who they are. I don't comment most on them. I do it. I have a fucking camera. My camera does this sometimes where it doesn't want to focus. But I don't comment a whole lot on it. I use it to look at Upchurch content, and then I have to use it to look at Savannah's Instagram. I made another alternate account, and I guarantee you'll be able to figure out who it is if I comment on something. So I do want to pull up her content here in a minute because I want to talk about something. So, and the reason why, I want to see if I'm logged in. I gotta watch this because this gives my real name away, and I don't want to do that. You might already know who I am. Like, some people already know. They've hit me up. Like, people have hit me up from Instagram and followed me on Facebook, which I don't mind doing that. I don't do that with everybody. And if I see you talking shit about me, I'm going to kick you from my fucking Facebook. Let's put it that way. And I'll say this. There have been some people talking shit about me. And let's just put it this way. I'm not stupid. So, just wanted to throw that out there. So if you're one of those people, yes, I'm talking about you. All right, so hold on. We go to the Savannah page. That's a dangerous game. Yeah, letting people onto my Facebook, but they find me and then they shoot me a fucking message or they shoot me a friend request. And I hate that, bro. Like, I like some people I genuinely don't mind. But I allowed somebody onto my Facebook, and then I found out they were talking shit about me. So I had to kick them off and block them. Because there's some stuff, I really don't want people seeing some stuff. Which, whatever. It's got my personal shit on there. Which Instagram does too, to a certain point. It's got personal pictures and shit, but... Hold on, my wife texted me. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to have to run her medicine up. About 10 o'clock, I'll probably wrap up just to let everybody know. she's working late tonight, so I have to run her medicine up. So I wanted to play this reel. Okay, and I'm going to explain this. And I just found somebody that's I'm pretty sure has been talking shit about me. So I'm going to unfriend them. Why does everyone hate on me? It's because I have a different narrative. I have a different opinion on stuff. People don't like that. People get pissed off at me. And what they do, and one content creator in particular won't mention my name, but talk shit about me on his stream. And they'll say shit like, I don't know why everybody's got all this hate for Savannah. And it's like, I don't know why people got to say this stuff and that stuff about her. And it's like, I mean, I understand there's some people on Facebook that do comment and stuff, but I'm the only one that I know of that is verbally saying that I think she's a fraud and she's a fake. And that she is mainly a pop singer. She's not even country rap. I mean, pull up the, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but pull up the Redneck Raves, like flyer. How many people on there are actually like country rap? There's not a whole lot. And I'm not dissing anybody that's on going to the Redneck Rave. Get your fucking bag. Do what you got to do. But I don't know. I feel like it's to the point where it's like you can't talk shit about this because you have a show. Like you can't talk shit about it, about her, because the Redneck Rave's coming up and she's going to be the headliner on Saturday. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers. Okay, I'm probably going to grind some gears. Sometimes you got to grind the gears. Oh, I thought it was funny. People say I laugh at my own jokes. I'm fucking old, okay? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Am I not supposed to laugh at my own jokes? Am I not supposed to think I'm funny? Okay, so give me 1 second here. I'm going to share this reel. I gotta be real careful on how I share this reel. Okay. Let me share my screen here. Hey, I laugh at my own jokes. Hold on. Sav is not hip hop. Oh, X that out. Okay, hold on. I gotta address this. Sav is not hip hop. She's not hip hop. Stop, please. For the love of God. I don't know what she is. I think she's more of a pop singer, but she damn sure ain't fucking country rap. That's just my opinion. If she can rap, I want to hear her rap now. Just my opinion. I don't know if she can actually rap. And that's just my personal opinion. Anyway. And I'm not trying to be mean. That's just the truth. Hey, I laugh at my own jokes. I'm funny as shit. Yeah, you gotta laugh at your own jokes sometimes. Sometimes you're the only one laughing. Especially in my house, you know, with my wife and my 2 daughters, I'm always joking. All right. They most of the time do not find me funny. All right. Find me to be an asshole. I honestly don't know much about her. I'm not completely hating on her. Okay. She is talented. She can sing. Okay. I'm not saying that. She has the looks. Okay. I would be foolish to say otherwise. Okay. And I would be a liar. But obviously, I think she has some deep-rooted issues that she needs to resolve and stay the fuck off the internet with. And people can be mad about my opinion and so on and so forth. But everything about this divorce and this new relationship has been publicized all over the fucking internet. And every day it's either how much I love Justin Time post, or it's a taking shots at Bravo. And me personally, I don't give a fuck if I know either one of them. Okay, I don't. But from an outsider's perspective, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking something just doesn't sit right. Okay. And I understand if your whole thing was, all right, I want to let my fans know that we're getting a divorce. First off, why? Why? Why do you have to let them know? In my opinion, you handle it behind the scenes, and when you get asked the question, that's when you address it. But I feel like it was a strategic move. It was something to push her music. And then immediately after that, she puts out an EP. And the EP comes out, and it's like, okay, you got to promote your music. You're still talking shit about your soon-to-be ex-husband. But now you're like just taking shots to be taking shots. And I think that's why I'm in that situation, like where I'm thinking, like there's probably more to the story. And the whole time, like Bravo's made like, I think maybe one song that like mentioned the divorce and stuff like that. But like he didn't go into graphic detail. He's not live talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not making videos, taking shots at her. You know what I'm saying? Like he has, even when he did like, hey, we're getting divorced, that video, he specifically told people to still support Savannah, to still support her music. Don't be trashing her on the internet, so on and so forth. Okay. He has basically disappeared from the internet. And and in my opinion, it's probably handling the shit behind the scenes. What you should do with a personal situation, you should handle it behind the scenes. And people don't want to hear that. And it's like, well, she's got to speak her truth. What the fuck is her truth? There's always two sides to a story, okay? There's always two sides. And your ass ain't white as snow, okay? I know I wasn't in my divorce with my ex-wife. I wasn't fucking guiltless. All right. The biggest thing is now I know we're not fucking artists or producers or anything like that. We're not semi-famous, you know. So we handled everything off the internet. But I think that's what you should do in a situation like that. You should handle the shit off the fucking internet. And it's like every day trying to stay relevant, you got to post something about how miserable you were in your last relationship and how happy you are in this relationship. And I'm curious, what were her posts like before or when she first got with Bravo? If somebody is willing to dig that deep into her social medias and find that information, hit me up. Because I can almost guarantee you they mirror the same shit she's saying right now. Yeah. Honestly, I think she still loves Gator. If she were over him, she wouldn't keep on about him in her post. Yeah, I mean, me personally, if I was Justin, I would be worried. And that's not just me being a dick. That's me being serious. If I was Justin, I would be worried. And, you know, like I stated before, and I said it the other day in a live stream, that when she did her interview with Triple T, Justin hit me up in the comments because I was talking shit. Justin hit me up in the comments and told me to give him my number. And he wanted to call me. It's like, all right, so I was kind of leery about it. I didn't really, because I already knew there was something probably going on between them two. So I'm like, oh, great. He's going to call me, bitch me out, all that shit. It's like, all right. So he calls me and he takes a completely different approach. And he says, well, I know what you're doing is trolling, which I'll explain that here in a minute. But when we troll people, we usually leave women and children out of it. And I kind of argued back and forth a little bit. And I said, I have 2 sons. And when my sons grow up, I don't want a woman to just be able to get on the internet and say whatever the fuck she wants to say and have everybody believe her side and then my side not get listened to. And that's, like their side, the kids' side, not get listened to. And I think about my boys like going through like false accusations of cheating, abuse, all that shit. And it's very easy for women to paint a narrative towards men and for people to hear their story. I mean, look at her on the screen right now. A lot of men are simps. They're booty blinded. Okay. They get very distracted by a pretty face. You have pretty face, nice set of tits, ass, all that stuff. Most men are like, oh, whatever you say. And it's like you get one guy that's like, maybe we shouldn't stare at her face or her ass or her tits, and maybe we should focus on other stuff here, like actually what she's saying. So, all right, so I want to cover some of this. People enjoy drama. That is true. People do like drama. They really do. She was with Bravo since Raise Hell. It was just under the radar then. Yeah. Look, I have never once came on here and said Bravo is innocent and washed white as snow and he's never done anything wrong and he's the victim. I'm saying that there's 2 sides to every story. And when there's only one side coming out trashing the other side and the other side is trying to pick up the pieces, just from what I can see, just from what I see on the outside, he's trying to pick up the pieces and put it all back together and move on with his life. But if it was the other way around, let's ask yourself this question in your head right now. If it was the other way around, Bravo left, and then a couple months later showed up with a girl on the internet and then was headlining some big-ass concert because of the girl he was dating. What would people be saying about that? If it was a man doing that? The shit would switch, bro. Everybody be on Bravo's fucking ass. But no, all she has to do is she has to come out and say that there was abuse and cheating. All of a sudden, she's the victim. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. The whole thing is weird. Hold on. Oh, shit. Justin acts whipped already. Kind of does, not going to lie. Man, I'm calling you. Him calling you is super simping for Sav. Yeah, and I really wasn't going to talk about that. I really wasn't. But she just keeps going, bro. She just keeps going. Like, can we just... I to a point, I can understand if you're promoting a song. I still don't like it. I'm still going to probably talk some shit about it. But she just keeps going. It's like every fucking day. It's like leave. And I've been in a situation where a woman has left me and like fucking taking shots at me. I don't like that shit. I don't like when it's done to other people, bro. It's not right. Like, I feel like a lot of times men get the bad end of the rap. Not all the time. Like, there's times where there are abusive men, okay? I'm not saying that. But until, like, I see some fucking evidence, like, I don't understand why people aren't questioning it without evidence. And this is the thing. I'm not a fucking team player. I don't just jump on narratives, and I don't just ride waves because it's popular and it's the right thing to do. And I don't take one for the team. Okay. I've never been that type of guy. I am what I am. Like me, love me, block me on the fucking internet, whatever you want to do. But Kentucky Boy says this whole thing is so weird. I agree. Oh, no, I'm just saying you can find social before Bravo. I don't know if you'll be able to find some of her social stuff before Bravo. I'm not sure. And her smear campaign against Bravo. Yeah, there's a smear campaign. I mean, it's just bad, bro. It's almost like she was talking to Justin before she left Gator. Now, I've kind of questioned that too, because there has been some people point that out, but you don't know. You don't know. The only thing I know is that Justin did open up for them for one of their concerts last year. And I'm not saying they plotted it out, but I mean, that is kind of fucking weird. Like, the dude brings you in. Now, and this is the thing I find weird too, is that Justin and Bravo were supposed to be friends, and nobody talks about that shit either. Like, if you think about that, that's pretty fucked up, bro. As soon as they're not even, and the thing is they're not even fucking divorced. And you move in already, bro? That's just my opinion. You can draw your own conclusions and you can celebrate it all you want. But it's kind of sketchy behavior. It's a little rough, bro. That would be like if you're married, like me. I'm married. My wife leaves me. And a couple months later, she shows up with my best friend. That would be fucked up. Or a friend in general. Because if you think about it, you really there is a guy code, right? Does anybody, if you know the guy code, put it in the fucking chat, because I know you know it. We all know it. We don't follow it. Some of us don't follow it, but there is a guy code. Blah, calling the shots. Her YouTube channel before joining Gator was weird, but she wiped it when she got with Gator. Yeah, don't surprise me. She cleaned her whole socials before Gator. Okay. I didn't know that. That's snake behavior with Justin then. I mean, if you think about it, yeah, you don't do that, Chill Rock. You never mess with the homie's ex-girlfriend. And we call that bros before hoes. Okay? That's what we called it growing up. Bros before hoes. Now, I'm not saying she's a hoe. Okay? I'm not saying that. Now, some people might say that. But I'm saying that was the guy code back in the day. Bros before hoes. Yeah, even if, you're right, Chill Rock, even if he says he doesn't care, you don't do it, bro. You don't do it. Yeah. And that's other stuff that we're not talking about, okay? Or that's getting overlooked, I feel. Yeah, I don't know I don't think I've been on both ends, Chill Rock, but I have been on the end. Like my ex-wife, When we got divorced, she married my friend that I was friends with for 20 fucking years. But we was only like really good friends for a few years. And then we were more like acquaintances. He'd pop up and hang out and shit. And then he'd disappear again. But yeah. He was hanging out a lot before I got divorced. So, and I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying like he was hanging out before we got divorced. Then all of a sudden I'm gone, and 2 weeks later, motherfuckers over at my house eating Sunday dinner. Anyway, even if they look like her, probably more so, I would be leery. Yeah, he was scoping her out. Yep. Maybe Gator and Justin weren't close, but it doesn't matter. It still looks bad. Yeah. I'm not saying they were best buddies or something, but they were, at least acquaintances. They were at least acquaintances. They were good enough friends to get him to come in and fucking open for him. Justin's always seemed like he's all about himself. Yeah, I don't know the guy. I don't know Justin. I don't wish anything ill on him, obviously. I don't hate the guy. But I would be doing a disservice if I don't say something. I feel like you just can't skate by with some weird ass narrative. Do some weird shit and then paint the other guy as the bad guy. A shoulder to cry on. You right. A shoulder to cry on turns to a dick to ride on. I'll never do it again. Yep. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Actually, I had that situation happen to me. Like, I was on the other end of it once. My buddy and his girlfriend were breaking up. And he was at the time working like second or third shift or some shit. It was some weird shift. And he told me, like, hey, man, go over there and check on her every once in a while, make sure everything's good. I'm working night shift. She lived in kind of a bad neighborhood. I was like, all right. So I went and I would hang out with her, and we'd smoke cigarettes on the front porch or whatever. The baby was young, probably like within the first year or something. But when they like hit their breaking point and they were splitting up, she wanted to come stay with me. And I said, no, hell no. I said, nah. And I was like my fucking best friend. And I'm like, no. Like, you have to find somewhere else to go. Not come to my motherfucking house. Like, I was there to keep watch, like basically watch over you, not fuck you. Like, I don't do that shit. And Justin knew what he was doing when he was there for her. Most men do. And I'm not picking on Justin, but most men do. Oh, they're there. Cry it all out. You want some penis? Yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful who you let around. You gotta be careful who you let around your inner circle. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, I don't know. Some men will take advantage of vulnerability if a woman is vulnerable. That's why I specifically, when I had the phone call with Justin, okay, I didn't hold back. I just told Justin, I said, I'm letting you know, because this was at the time where it wasn't really confirmed on the internet they were together. And I told him, I said, look, dude, I said, I'm letting you know right now that you're dealing with a feminist. And if that relationship goes bad, you might be in the same position as Bravo. And people might be coming after you next. I said, so be careful, buddy. I fucking, that's about the only thing you can do. Once you're booty blinded, bro, ain't much you can do about that till they come out that trance. Hey, man, a pebble won't add weight to a box of rocks. You got to see it through. Yeah. Yeah. What up, Indiana Living? What up? What up? Watch your inner circle before they hurt you. Yeah. All right. So I actually did make a short to this and posted it on YouTube, but I want to watch this short and then I'm going to explain the caption and just talk about it a little bit.
I ain't saying you're the sleep that I lost, but I never slept this good before. I ain't saying you're the weight on my back, I'm just saying that it ain't there no more. I'll be damned, I'm fine. I ain't saying you're the.
So I think, I don't know if it was her, but I think I watched her story today. It said something like she's going to see Morgan Wallen today. Okay. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it was somebody else. But anyway, she posted Morgan Wallen song, and it says, "I'm just saying that it ain't there no more." Oh, Morgan Wallen, Tennessee. Okay. So basically she's calling Bravo the weight on her back and that it's not there anymore. She's getting sleep now. And it's just like a shot. Like, why do you feel like you have to do that? And I'm going to explain to you why she did that. It's because she has to keep her female base, the ones that are will believe anything she says. Okay, because if you go look at her comment section, most of them are females. And they have to it's like, she's right. She was a victim. He did this, he did that. And now she's so happy. Look at her now. She's happy. She's finally found the love of her life. And supposedly that was the same way with Bravo. And I've seen some of the older posts, and it was. So this was, in my opinion, an unnecessary shot. And when there's unnecessary shots, you get assholes like me on the internet that let you know that it's unnecessary. So her female drama fan base, exactly. And I know exactly what it is because I was, back when I went to see them, I supported them, both of them together. I subscribed to her Patreon. I watched her podcast that she did. I supported her. And even though I did see some red flags, and one of the red flags that I didn't like and my wife didn't like, and we talked about before any of this shit happened, is that she would do these almost fucking nude photo shoots. And personally, I think that is not, you can't do a nearly, I'm talking some of these photo shoots didn't leave shit to the imagination. And doing those type of photo shoots really is not good if you're a married woman who is being a Christian. And you're influencing a bunch of other women. So I don't know. There were some red flags. Let's put it that way. And there was some shit I didn't like that I kept to myself because it's not good. I will say this. I would not let my wife go out and do a half nude photo shoot. I just wouldn't. And I have not really talked to Bravo, so I don't know how he felt about that situation. I don't know. Maybe he was upset about it. Maybe he was frustrated with it. Maybe he didn't mind it because it promoted her music or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I probably wouldn't have liked that. Because it's just, I feel like it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to your husband. So. And I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Let's see. The same people who gushed over her and Gator together. Yeah. It's disrespectful to your significant other. Very true. Sav has been nearly nude in almost everything she's done. Hell and raise hell, she had to put her arm over her chest to cover up her wet t-shirt. Yeah. It's not Christ-like. It's definitely not Christ-like. Is she a Christian? I do believe she claims to be a Christian, yes. And she could very well be. She might just be a little off track, a little deceived in some areas. Some of your most sacred areas of your body are meant for your husband and your husband only. It's not meant for the internet. But that's just me. That's how I feel about it. Now, a lot of other people might disagree with me. She enjoys the male attention. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But how devout? I don't know. I don't know how devout she is. I don't know much. Like I said, I don't know much about her. It's just my opinion, an opinion piece. But on that same token, it's not Christian to judge her. Yeah, I don't know. God, the Bible tells me the righteous will judge. I don't know what that looks like. All right. I will say this, that it's not a good look either way. And if you take the Christianity out of it altogether, it's disrespectful to your husband. It's disrespectful. You have righteous judgment. See, we're on the same page. I didn't even read that comment till now. That's funny. And as women, we should straighten each other's crowns as women. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Other women should hold other women accountable. And that's just my personal opinion. Like, and there's not a whole lot of that. It's slay queen. You go, girl. All these girls that are rallying behind her they're not realizing that there's a wreckage of a divorce. You don't just get over a divorce in a few months. Okay, you just don't. Even when I got divorced, it was painful. Okay, it was painful. It was a painful process. But also, I didn't need to make 15 TikToks a day to talk about it. I'm a man. I internalized that shit, stuffed it deep down inside to where it'll never come out again. No, I'm just kidding. I talked to close people around me, I took care of it. It's crazy that she moved on so quickly and acted like the relationship meant nothing, and the fact that have songs together, both aged like milk. Yeah, Two Bodies was one of my fucking favorite tracks. And I still like that track. It sucks that she's on it. So I think it was all a fucking, I'm going to tell you this, and people are going to go, well, you're just a fucking asshole. Well, no, that ain't true. I think it was all marketing from her side, that it was strictly Bravo can market me and make money. We can make money. And it was a business deal. But that's just what I think. Because the way it was cut off so quickly, I don't know. Moved on so quickly, it's weird. If she's seen Gator in person, she would crumble by the way she still makes videos towards him, is my guess. I don't know. I don't know how that would happen. And I thought maybe they were just going to go through a tough time and maybe get back together, but then the shots just kept coming, and they were all one-sided. And he's the biggest piece of shit on earth, and he cheated, and he was an abuser, and every time she says abuser, she doesn't really say what type of abuse. There's mental, emotional, physical. Like, which one is it? Because if it's just him yelling, or something like that, like he yelled at me, fuck, I could be in the same boat. Okay, maybe I'm mentally abusing my wife. Like maybe she's mentally abusing me. All right, because we have yelled at each other. All right, that's a relationship. It's a relationship. Relationships go through hard times. It's just that simple. You're not gonna get out of a relationship, a failed relationship, without both parties doing something wrong. Okay, whether that be yelling at each other, arguing too much, all that good shit. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating or physical domestic abuse. But a lot of people like to pretend that like yelling is like technically mental abuse, and it's the same as physical abuse. And that's just not necessarily true. It's not true. All right. As a woman who's been divorced, I am in no way to judge that girl on shit. We all grieve broken bonds different. Yeah, grieve it off the internet. That's my recommendation to her. Because every time you put out a video like this, from here on out, I'm going to be on your neck. And maybe she doesn't care, but I don't know. Maybe she will. Because I'm to the point now where, like, just leave the guy alone. Just leave the guy alone. I'm gonna defend that. You want to move on with your life? Move on. Leave the guy alone. Yeah. Definitely verbal. They never say that one. Yeah. Yeah. If it were verbal, I'm sure she was too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna, dude, if you've never had an argument with your wife, okay? Now, I've had a lot less arguments with my wife that I have now than I did with my ex-wife. My ex-wife, it was like almost every day. And I'm not saying anything negative about her. We just didn't click. All right. We argued all the time. Our personalities were different. We were just different people. Come on, man. Well, I don't know why my camera keeps doing this. I have to get a new webcam. It's probably another reason why I don't go live on my computer anymore. One, you piece of shit. We're going to sit here until the blurriness goes away. In silence. I'm just kidding. We won't sit in silence. It'll go away eventually. Well, it usually does. Very few come back from infidelity. True. True. Very true. Why, dude? Come on, bitch. There we go. All right. That's better. Exactly. I honestly don't even know why they're even getting divorced. I've seen so many narratives. The narrative that was pushed when she first came out was that he cheated. Okay. Like when they first came out, it was just they're splitting up. Nobody really knew why. And then she came out and said they cheated. And I can tell you 99.9% certainty that is false. So make of that what you wish or whatever. I can tell you that is a false narrative. And the reason why I know that is because she even admitted it in one of her songs. And I would play it for you, but I'm really not trying to bust your eardrums. I'm just kidding. That was a cheap shot. All right. That was a cheap one. Shouldn't have done that one. I feel bad about myself now. Hold on.
She's back.
And then this video annoyed me. And I'm going to play this one. And I was like debating. The other day, I seen this video come out. And I'm debating whether I'm going to say something. So Some things you keep behind closed doors. Yes, you keep behind closed doors. You keep your personal shit behind closed doors. You really just, all you had to do was keep it simple. And this is what makes me think that this was a strategic business move. She had to make it public so that when she went solo, it had some kind of push behind it. And so far, right now, it hasn't had much of a negative push. So yeah, we'll see how that changes. You don't put your personal business on the net and expect people to not voice their opinions. Thank you, Twisted Tennessee. Thank you. Plus, don't get mad about what they say. Exactly. You can't. Someone say Infidelity in the Throne Room. Tom's best album. I don't know that one. I don't know what you're talking about, Howard. She's being childish in this divorce, and I bet money she would throw a tantrum if Gator wasn't waiting on her hand and foot. But on the bright side, Justin Time seems to like being a simp. I don't know either about either one of them. I'll say this, that yeah, the lovey-dovey post like every day is crazy work. Never fallen in love with a girl that quick. Never. Ever. But anyway, Triple T needs a blurry cam so I can start. I knew you were going to say something like that. I don't know anything about that, Twisted Tennessee. All right. I don't know anything about that. Like I said, me and Triple T are buddies, and I support Triple T. I have to say that almost every live stream because it's like, now it's like people are like, well, you don't like Triple T? You don't like Chop? You don't like Justin Time? You don't like Savannah? You don't like none of us. We all hate you. 2 protects 1. You're a fucking liberal. Like, nah, fam. Whatever. Agreed. I couldn't stand it in that video either. Yeah. Oh, okay. Stopping in to say I have to work on my vacuum. Just out of nowhere. Hey, get your vacuum fixed. All right. What are we doing here? She has to realize that she's a public figure, and the fact that you're getting crap for talking about her and having an opinion, it's ridiculous. And yet she can say whatever she wants about other people. Exactly. People got mad at me, bro. Like, they got mad at me when I started like talking. And then I shut up for a little while because I agreed to it with Justin. I'm like, okay, I'll leave her alone, you know. Then she just kept going. And I'm like, man, I don't feel like following that anymore. And I hate breaking my word. Like, I gave my word. I'm not going to lie. I said, I give my word. I won't say anything. I broke it. All right. I don't do that very often, but I am going to do it with this situation. Yeah, Andy, the roller brush stopped rotating. Fix that shit, bro. What's taking you so long? What up, potheads? Okay, everybody just saying hi to potheads. She's the biggest hypocrite. She might be. Vacuums are important. I do agree with that one. All right, let's watch this video. Because this one...
She's back, and she's about to piss y'all off today. She's back.
Hold on. I got to fucking pause it. She uses this weird-ass voice, too. So it's like a voiceover or whatever. It's fucking weird. But this one, I was going to let this one go. I was watching it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let it go. Okay? I'm not going to say anything. All right? I'm going to be quiet on this one. I decided, fuck that. We're going to talk about it. Because it's like, it's annoying. Because the narrative is that people just can't let Savannah and Justin be happy. That's the narrative I've been hearing. Like, people just can't let Justin and Savannah be happy. And it's like, it has nothing to do with that. Quit talking shit about your ex. You quit talking shit about your ex, and it's like, I know I'll quit talking. So, anyway. Vacuums lives matter. Truth. Brother, what did you just scrape my ears with? Oh, it's coming. Here it comes, Howard. Women nowadays. True that. True that. I don't know what it's about, but she puts it out for everyone to talk about. Exactly. And here we go.
She's back, and she's about to piss y'all off today. Listen, I've seen a lot of people's opinions on my life over the course of this journey that I've been on. When I was crying and being vulnerable,
People's opinion on your journey and your life. There's a reason why people are giving you their opinions. Because you're putting it on the internet. It's how the internet works. Just thought I'd stop right there.
was, who cries on the internet? Oh, this is for attention. She's not even hurting. Go heal. Go be happy. Now I'm posted of happy as hell. And everybody's telling me, oh, this can't be real. You can't be happy this fast. Oh, you're moving on too fast. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm flipping tables right now. Shut the fuck up, would you? Let me put y'all on some game, okay? Healing.
Put us on some game. Cool. Let's hear it. Oh, it's crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Put us on some game, son. All right, here we go.
Is not on a timeline. And I know a lot about healing because I've had to do a lot of it, especially with what I've been through in my life and everything in my childhood. Healing is not.
I am not saying that she's never been through anything, okay? I just want to clear that up before people come at me and say, well, you're saying she's never been through anything in life. Nope, never said that. Never said that. I'm saying that I don't believe what she's saying now. Big difference. Hey, what up, Lori? Lori in the chat. What up, what up, what up? Yep, she finally turned the filter off. The game is, I think Justin will get more famous. Maybe that is the game. I don't know. I'm going to pull this one up. Kind of like you're thinking on this. Healing is getting over one man by getting under another one, I guess. Fuck. Anywho. Is that her real voice? No, it's not her real voice. That's her, a filter. Oh, Lord. Yep. Lori. No. It could be. Look, her and Justin, if that's the love of her life, all praise be to God. You know, let them live their life. That's not really what I'm doing here. Like, I could give a shit less about their relationship. Like, their relationship, I don't care about. It's the fucking constant attacks towards her soon-to-be ex-husband that's annoying me. But anyway. Get her more fame. Yeah. What? Don't lie, 2 protects 1. That's save natural. I don't know what that means. Triple dog dare you to be their best man. I would do it. Give me a suit. I got a feeling I'm not going to be on like the Christmas card list. Okay. I'm not getting a Christmas card this year, which I'm okay with. I'm okay. I don't need any Christmas cards. All right. Hey, what up, Michelle? Michelle in the chat. Yeah, having a good weekend. Good to see you. Good to see you stopping through. All right, so here we go.
Not on a timeline. It doesn't get better with time. Whoever told you that lied. It gets better when you do what you need to do to heal, when you show up for yourself, when you can be honest with yourself, and when you can let go. Let me tell y'all something. You're not healed if you are still carrying around the things that hurt you on your back, on your shoulders, because you refuse to let them go. It's all
Tell me more. Tell me more. You know, I mean, you'd be healed, all right, if you quit making. You know, you would really be healed if you weren't making stories about your ex-husband all the time, or soon to be ex-husband. But I pulled up, I highlighted this comment. Big Red said, "If I moved on and was happy, I wouldn't be posting shots at my ex constantly. I feel what you're saying, though." Yeah. Yeah. All right. So there we go.
on a timeline. It's all about how good you are up here, how mature you are in life, how you deal.
Yes, Michelle. Yep. They were. Were they best friends? Probably not. But they were friends. And as a guy, you follow the guy code. Okay? If you're friends with a guy, you're supposed to follow the guy code. And we've talked about this once before, just a few minutes ago. And that guy code is bros before hoes. It's always been that way. And if you want to like dumb it down, make it more PG, it's, you know, you don't date your friend's ex-wife. That's just my opinion. I think Gator is more hurt than she is. I could be. Like I said, like I've stated, so, like I think a lot of people think like I'm picking sides. No, really, I'm just saying this side sucks. Her story sucks. And I don't believe it. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. They ran in the same circles, but not like hanging out type of friends. Well, Lori, he did open for them. He did open for them. So they were at least close enough friends to have Justin open for them. Which, I don't know. I'm not saying they were best buddies. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But in that type of situation, you just, I'm just surprised that hasn't been called out. I mean, like at all. Like, nobody finds that a little bit weird. And that's, I mean, like I've said, I don't care. Me personally, I don't care about their damn relationship. Like, go have a relationship. But let's not pretend the other guy is the fucking evil villain. All right? Can we just admit, and I know this is a lot for most women, but can you at least take some kind of accountability that maybe you might have done some wrong in the relationship? Because I'm sure along the lines, I don't know how long they were together, 4 or 5 years. There had to be something you did wrong. I've heard zero. So, I don't know. I think both sides probably do wrong in relationships. I've never been in a relationship where I didn't fuck up along with the woman fucking up. Like whether it be arguing, whether it be cheating, whether it be something. You know, there are in most relationships there isn't one person being an angel and the other one not doing, or that's out causing a bunch of chaos. I don't believe he cheated. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. That's the narrative that's been put out there. And the reason why I don't believe it is because she said it in her own music that he didn't cheat. I don't care if you didn't touch her. Something, motherfucker. Yeah. You gotta go back and listen to that song again. So. She even says it in her song. Yeah, she does. He was caught. Yeah, that's what it was allegedly. He was caught texting somebody. Allegedly. That really hasn't really been proven. That's what was allegedly said. So let's be real. We don't know how Bravo treated her. We just might deserve what she don't. And you're really icing what? Please make that. I don't know what you're talking about. It would be good to hear his side. Why, Lori? Why would he cut? My thing is why would he come out and give his side? Everybody's already made conclusions. Everybody's already making for what? Like, why? I wouldn't come out and give my side. I would just say, fuck them. Let them think what they want to think. They're going to think it anyway. That's my biggest thing. Like, I wouldn't come out. I wouldn't come out and say anything. Because there's just no point. Yeah, I do believe that for the most part, Triple T is neutral. But sometimes, I want to pull this up. So most part, Triple T is neutral. There are sometimes where he blurs the lines, in my opinion. And I haven't heard everything he said, but there are some lines blurred sometimes. And I just don't want to hear anybody say, like, if something comes out, and I'm not saying there will be, he might not ever come out and tell his side. But if something comes out and that narrative switches, I don't want to hear people on the internet going, I knew it all the time. I knew it. And it's like, no, because everybody's been so good to run with whatever narrative that's being pushed. And I think that's what bothers me. Is like nobody's even stopped and thought like, wait a minute. There could be like a different side here. And it's like the comments I was reading like the first 3 months, Bravo's a piece of shit. He dropped the bag. Bravo's an abusive fucking this and fucking that. And it's like, how do you know that? Like, just because she's telling you? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to read every comment. I'm going to play the rest of this, though.
Deal with things, what you run to when you're hurting, how you deal with the pain. That's how, that is what's based off of how quick you heal or do not heal. So if you still aren't healed after a relationship or something that happened 2 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm sorry, but that's on you. That is not on that person no more. And it ain't got shit to do with the time. Clearly, you haven't put in.
Now, how healed? Now let's change it up a little bit. How healed would she be if the roles were reversed? Like if he came out with a girl, put her all over the internet, and made love after love post on the internet. I guarantee she probably wouldn't like that very well. And she would probably paint him as somebody who is still married and in a relationship. So, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, bro. Like, trust me, when all this stuff happened, I was on neutral sides. I said, oh, I'm on neutral. I'm neutral in this situation. I'm not neutral, okay? I'm not neutral. On this side, I'd 100% take the side of the man. Until I see evidence otherwise. So, yeah, you always have people on here make assumptions without facts. It's the internet. Yeah. I'm sorry. If I was married to someone with a voice like that, I'd gag them 24/7. Yeah, the voice is a voiceover. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. People like Flawed TV and his girlfriend were around both of them a lot. And they said Gator kissed the ground she walked on. And nothing he did ever made her happy. I know Pothead's seen the video. Yeah. I'm not going to bring Flawed into it because the video was out there for a long time. The reaction video to one of Bravo's songs. Okay. He did the reaction video. Okay. The reaction video was up for months. Nobody ever watched it. Everybody ran with Savannah's narrative, and nobody ever pulled up the reaction video and got Flawed and Mo's side of it. And I never said anything because I don't want to bring them two into it. They're doing other shit. So leave them people alone because, you know, Mo's pregnant, Flawed's doing other shit. So I don't ever want to like bring them into something like this. That's just my opinion. So yes, congrats to Flawed and Mo. Flo. That's actually funny. I'm gonna start calling him Flo. I do still talk to Flawed. I like Flawed. He's a good guy. They're probably the only one. There's two people I talk to like off the internet altogether. One of them's Chatter Zone, which is now Pop Off TV, and then the other one is Flawed. So, let's see what you got to say here. A lot of people keep secrets in relationships, unfortunately, but some people take advantage of what ended a relationship for their own gain. It's one thing to become an advocate of wrongdoings. Yeah. She is one of those Me Too victims. Might be right. Me too. Because I've seen Piehead say the same thing. Yeah, Piehead's brought it up. She's brought it up several times. What happened with the Flawed situation? I couldn't find it. They just decided to. I can't remember what happened with them. It was nothing about this shit. I think they just decided to move on and do other stuff. Like, I don't think it had anything to do with like their Bravo and Savannah's relationship. I can't remember, to be totally honest. Phlox and Maud, I love it. I love it. That is Trans Survivor. It's another thing to run with this scenario before. Yeah. Trying to vacuum over here, but yes, I've seen that too. Going back to work. I heard my name. Get the vacuum fixed. What are you doing? Let's go. You missed a lot. You're going to have to go all the way back to the beginning after this. I'm going to wind up wrapping up here in a second. I really wasn't planning on talking about this the whole time, but I'm going to watch the rest of this video, and then I got to wrap it up because I got to go run my wife some medication to her work. Pixie, the roller stopped rotating. Did you fix it yet or what? Come on. We can't move the stream along until you let me know you fixed the vacuum. Okay? I want to know. Yeah, you want me to tell you what usually happens when the thing stops rotating? It's because you haven't cleaned out your vacuum or the bag is full. I'm all the time on my wife and my kids about emptying the fucking vacuum, bro. Like, yeah, I'm an hour deep, bro. Didn't realize that. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be mean or anything, but you missed a lot. A lot of that's probably gonna get me in trouble. I'm not gonna be getting any Christmas cards this year. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I hope you figure it out quickly too. All right. Hurry up. No, I bought another one for $320 the other day. Now it's on sale. I hate that. That's happened to me too with vacuums. I returned a new one and bought it again. And that's a smart move though, bro. Shit, motherfucking vacuums ain't cheap. Vacuums are not cheap, okay? I got a dishwasher, okay? I got a dishwasher. And every now and then the thing breaks down and starts fucking talking back to me. And I gotta wind up doing the dishes. I gotta slap the side of it to get it to work again. That's my wife. The wife is the dishwasher. I'm kidding. I don't smack my wife, okay? Everybody calm down. I do take that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just messing with you. Just giving you shit. Pieheads. Yeah. Yeah. Just got to feed them too. The dishwasher? Yeah. If I don't feed the dishwasher, it gets cranky. All right. Let's finish this up.
In the work to figure it out. And I could tell by some of the people in my comment section, I feel really bad for y'all. Like I laugh it off because it's comical, but I actually feel really sorry for y'all because I could tell by the way you coming over on my page projecting onto me that you aren't healed.
Projecting.
Whoever broke your heart, you ain't moved on from it. You haven't found happiness. Maybe you haven't found someone who is obsessed with you and kisses the ground you walk on. That's not my fault. That is not my fault.
That's not true with me. My wife loves me tremendously. Does all kinds of shit for me. Worships the ground I walk on. She tells me all the time, like she would literally crawl into my skin if she could. So I'll just put that out there. It's not the case with me in case you're psychoanalyzing me on some Valley Girl shit. Okay.
I'm good over here. I'm happy as hell. That's why whenever y'all stalking me and read my comments too, everybody's telling me that I'm glowing because I am. I am glowing. I let it go. I had conversations with myself. I sat with it. I was honest with me. I didn't sit and wallow in the self-pity. I took my ass to the gym. I did what I needed to do. Got over it. Let it go. Still working on the forgiveness part a little bit. We gonna get there. But I'm so good over here. Why are you worried about me? Why are you worried about me? Go worry about you. Go have some conversations with yourself about whoever hurt you. Because it's time you face it. Instead of trying to face Big Mama over here. She's back.
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to myself all day, trying to figure myself out, trying to get myself back in line. I got to get in line. I got to figure out what's going on with me. I think that's what the problem is. It's really, I got to figure out what's going on with me. It has nothing to do with you running with some narrative for 5 months, trashing your soon-to-be ex-husband all over the fucking internet, shacking up with one of his friends, and then constantly still taking shots at him. It has nothing to do with that. It's me. I should internalize this shit. Somebody broke my heart along the way. Now, I don't think she's specifically talking about me. I'm not saying that. I'm not that fucking narcissistic, okay? She's probably talking about getting roasted in the comment section, which she has. Yeah, she gets roasted in her comment section. Yeah, I agree. She's full of it. She's only trying to convince herself of that bullshit. That's why she's saying that BS. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, you put 2 and 2 together, and I don't know. I'm sure people are going to be pissed off at me, okay, for this live stream, which is fine. I'd rather than be pissed off than pissed on, I guess. I just really think that it's time to move on. Now, I'm not talking about me, because for as long as you put out reels like you did today, I am going to be here. And I'm going to call out the fact that you are starting to act like the female version of Ryan Upchurch. And I stayed on Ryan Upchurch's neck for over a year. So, I would just say, if you want me to go away and be quiet, I would say, stop talking about him. Live your happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're happy now. Go do that. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying that so directly is because I know she'll probably watch this. Okay. Anyway, I haven't seen any, at least on my end on Instagram. They're all positive, not one negative comment. I'm guessing she's deleting them. Go to Facebook. They're a lot more negative on Facebook. I think most of what you see on IG is the people in country rap that are like supporting her. And you're probably most likely seeing the most relevant ones. Some of them probably do get deleted. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. It's all good. You can disagree with me. I appreciate that. You know, I don't people that come in my chat, if they disagree with me, I'm okay with that. Like, I have no beef with that. Because I don't expect people to agree with me on everything. That's just not the type of person I am. Like, I'm going to say some shit sometimes that ruffles feathers and pisses people off. And some stuff people are not going to agree with me on, and I'm okay with that. But we can agree to respect each other, and that's what you've done, and that's what I've tried to do. Hopefully I did that. What up, Daniel? It's my apologies. It's my fault. Savannah acts this way. She has been like this ever since I dumped her years ago. It was a brutal breakup, so everyone has to deal with this. I love it. All right, I'm jumping off here, okay? I'm going to play a song on the way out. And I'm turning back the time, okay? Now, I'm not saying he would ever do this, okay? I'm not saying he would ever do this, so don't take it at that. Don't say 2 Protects 1's out here talking shit, okay? Because I'm not. But this is just like a reminder of what could potentially. Now, I don't know if I've ever heard this one. Yeah, I did. Okay. I did hear this one the other day. So this is kind of like a reminder of if he was a real asshole, this is what it could come to. Okay. Not saying he would ever do this. But just a reminder. Here we go. So this is an old Bravo Gator song. This song is how long? How old is it? Where does it say? 6 years ago. It's probably older than that. Let me make sure it's what I'm thinking it is.
Love song. For the Lord. Bitch, me and you were done. Why you keep crossing the line? I done had to change my number about 26 times. Not to make.
Okay, so I want to go back because this isn't the one I wanted to pick. There was a different one that I had the other day that I listened. This one is the one I think. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I appreciate you guys coming through. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the United States of America. Listen to this song on the way out. Drop in the comment section what you think about it. Let's go.
I had $1 for every disease that you caused me and you broke up. By disease, I mean STD. You fucking slut, I be richer than fuck. Bitch, I hate you, I hope a midget rapes you. Your only claim to fame was telling people that I laid you. Yeah, I used to date you, used to be pretty, but now your face looks like it's been hit by an H2. Tried the motherfucking bitch, wanted me to leave the mic. Told her that hold a pack of shit, that you gotta leave tonight. Hope she's out there sucking dick, learning how to blow it right. Not to mention that her tits remind me of mosquito bites. Search me on iTunes, bitch, I'm ballin'. And yes, I change my number every time you start calling. Don't bother me, bitch, with you. I wrote this to let you know I'm thinking about you. Yeah, I got a picture of you holding a picture of me. Do you remember how close we used to be? When I was all about you and you were all about me. Once upon a time we used to be free. And now you just no good, trifling, two-faced slut that you couldn't pay me 1 million cash for. You're a no good, trifling, two-faced slut that you couldn't pay me 1 million cash for. When I think about you, I cringe. I know it didn't work between us. Amen. I will not be your friend, so don't call me anymore. Cause I don't wanna talk to a gap-twat whore. Your sex skills are poor. I wish I never knew you. Your ragged old pussy smells like a barracuda. You used to call me arrogant just to make me mad. When you know I ain't the type of guy to brag. Hey, bitch, I got a Lincoln, a Charger, $250,000. Crib with a fridge that I only use for water. I'm in restaurants 3 times a day. First class when I fly away. I ain't trying to brag, bitch, I'm just trying to say. I got big rims, a big chain, 2 dogs and 2 mains. I'm too paid, you're too lame, and too loose. So today I wrote a song to sing and tell you it'd be 2K to see me or book me. You mad bitch, what you say? I got a picture of you holding a picture of me. Do you remember how close we used to be? When I was all about you and you were all about me. Once upon a time we used to be free. And now you just no good, trifling, two-faced slut that you couldn't pay me 1 million cash for. You're a no good, trifling, two-faced slut that you couldn't pay me 1 million cash for. You used to be beautiful, baby doll, slim waist, bubble butt. Girl, you had it all. You used to cheer during football and basketball. Now you popping pills, addicted to no ass at all. Get it? No ass at all. Miss Flat Booty, I'd rather fuck a cross-eyed sprung fat groupie. Do me a favor, quit telling people you knew me. Before I tell your faggot boyfriend they used to try to screw me. I'm moving on up while your throat's getting fucked. A henny guy claiming that he makes big bucks. You're a slut bug, a whore, a skeezer, a bitch, a cunt, a witch, a trick, a witch, a bopper, a tramp, a heifer, a skank, a harlot, a hooker. Your pussy is rank. Concubine, lose it, Jezebel, ho. You crossed my mind, so I thought I'd say hello, bitch.
Just remember, it can always get worse, I guess. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is America.